Do you know how some days are more challenging than others? Well, today was one of those days. Josh's pipes froze, coldest days of the year. I lost a few inserts and targets. And I say that because I always want to keep it real with you guys. I'm not looking for sympathy. I just want you to know it was a challenge and we got it done. Let's hop straight into the episode. I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot to me if you'd subscribe to the channel. And let's get right into it. Next time you're in question of my unwavering loyalty to you, just know that today it is 11 degrees out, getting my bow ready for season. Let's go get it. And if you're wondering where I got these, I had to wrestle a beaver. I had to play with a beaver. These are beaver gloves. They're really warm, they work really well. I ordered them from a beaver wrestler in Minnesota. These are gonna keep my digits from freezing today. So let's go get this thing set up, and we're gonna first get 2 marks so we can establish a sight tape. I've already got my 20-yard mark. And now I'm gonna get my 60-yard mark. See this? How's my vlogging, by the way? Holding the camera with my beaver gloves. This generic piece of cardboard with a blue line across it, it's a lateral line we're gonna aim at to get my height right from 60 yards. Today I'm doing 20 and 60, but what you just need is 2 good points, 2 reference points. And then you can compare those 2 points you got to the sight tape booklet you have. So if it's 20 and 50, 20 and 60, 20 and 80, 20 and 100, you just need 2 points to compare. The further the better. 60 is a good middle of the road number. It's what most manufacturers recommend. So we'll do that today. Come on, bring it here. This is the risk you run of wearing beaver gloves. Hey, bring it here. Mia, you little stink. I swore I lost a glove there for a second. Turns out I wasn't losing my marbles. Knowing that today is the first try, it is kind of like a rough draft. Try to get it as close as possible and then shoot with it over the course of time to make sure it's either right or not right, and then you find the next best one. The goal today is to do this in as few shots as possible. Although when you have more time, take your time and make sure you get it just right. Let me dial down from 20, make an educated guess, try to make a good shot and see what happens. That was high. A perfect day to do this is a day when you have little to no wind, good weather conditions, because you want to shoot as good a groups as you can. I'm actually pretty lucky. Most of today it's been windy. Right now it is flat calm. That was very close. You guys can see, you got target cam. I don't have target cam. Oh man, that is close. I'm not even gonna move it. And then while you're doing this too, I think it's important to be honest with yourself. Was it a good shot? Was it a bad shot? Or maybe you're not sure because you haven't shot enough to know the difference, and that's okay too. And then you just take your time, shoot more arrows, and try to be as precise as you can. I'm definitely trending a little bit left, but we're not going to worry about that. We're just worrying about height. See, that was a little high too. So I'm going to come up, and we're going to go pull those and do another round. I do think no matter where you're at, get this stuff going earlier in the season the better, because then you have the opportunity to shoot it in during the course of the season and gain that trust over the course of the season. If you're bored at home right now, get your bow super tuned. Get it ready to rip for the upcoming year. Round 2. This cold weather stuff is pretty hard on your gear. Touch low. Very close. That one broke a touch low, hit a touch low. We're getting close. I'm gonna give it another round, and hopefully we have a spot. We know we're close. Let's try to make a couple good shots and see what happens. At this point, it's very close. I think you can shoot all day and try to get it just right. I would almost just rather throw a sight tape on and then shoot it for a while. And then you can either confirm or deny what you got. I gotta get my speed real quick. 286.9, 440 grain arrow. 286.9, one more. Very similar. 288.5. We'll call it 287.5. Guys, poor MFJJ, we just found him. It's been kind of a trying day.
I should have brought my my clothes down that are covered in mud.
Poor
You
guy.
can see him.
Got frozen pipes. It's the coldest couple days of the year.
Yeah, we got down to like -10 the other night. It was pretty cold for us, so.
Yeah.
Why is it every time you give me a flavor option, I always grab peach?
I don't know.
I just love peach, man.
That's a good question, though. How about them Lions, dog?
That was the only game I got to watch this weekend, and I'm elated for it.
That's great.
Die hard, born and raised Lions fan. Been the hardest team to root for the last 30 years. We just got a playoff win. And when you see this,
It's first one since '91, right?
maybe they'll have two.
I'm feeling pretty confident. Like I think they've got a good shot. I like their coaching staff. I like their team overall. I'd love to see Goff actually win a Super Bowl, so they kind of give an FU to the Rams who traded him away. I'd love seeing a team that's never won a championship win a championship, because Seahawks fan, I know what that feels like.
Yeah, it's tough,
and I'm
dude.
rooting hard for the Lions, especially because the Hawks are out already. So
Yeah.
hey, but those dummies fired Pete Carroll. Oh.
Hardest team to root for the last 30 years. I've been tried and true. So as a Lions fan, it's been a long run. We're going to get our sight tape on this, and you're using a software that you've been liking, right, Josh?
This is Precision Cut Archery.
Give me your top couple tacks you think Josh and I should go to. We keep brainstorming about different ones. Schedule's kind of wide open, so I'd like to do one or two that are kind of obscure that I've never done before. So let me know what you think. We're gonna get all my measurements. This is Precision Cut Archery, and get them all pumped in. It's gonna spit us out a tape, right?
We need to measure peep height and our sight radius. So we're checking your third axis in the draw board anyway. So we'll go ahead and do all that at one time.
Yeah.
So we'll draw that back in the draw board, get the measurement of the peep, which the peep height is the center of the shaft to the center of the peep, and the sight radius is the center of the peep to the pin in the housing when you draw the bow back. So we'll put those in, and then we can put some calibrations in there and make you a tape.
There's no better way to get your third axis than to actually shoot it in, but this will get us a starting point for a third axis, and I find it's actually been pretty spot on. Like, I haven't had to do much monkeying.
I've done it a half a dozen times on mine, and I've never had to change it. So I think I might have cracked a code or something.
Yeah. We'll get some measurements and go from there. Okay, so people are asking about this thing. Give it your little steel spec.
Okay, so this is
Spiel.
my draw board that I've been working on for close to 10 years now.
Prototype, right here.
Well, this is really close to the production model, and they're ordering materials for production right now. So in about 3 to 4 weeks, we should actually have these for sale, finished and coated and ready to go. Left-handed or right-handed ambidextrous, sits on top of a last chance press, so a deluxe, a standard, a green. What makes this draw board unique over anything else is the ability to draw the bow back and hold it at an angle. And what that allows us to do is set our third axis without actually shooting it, because the third axis has to be set with the bow at full draw, which is why it's so difficult. I kind of stumbled upon that a couple years ago. We literally picked it up and just set it at an angle and went, oh my God, this actually works. We got it incorporated into this so you can pull it back, pitch it, lock it in place. Find a flat spot on your riser to clamp a level to, get it tightened down, and then you rotate your bow. We may end up having to take that V-bar off till the bubble lines up. There you go. You know you're sitting with a bow at draw that's level, and then you check your bubble here, and you'll see it's slightly off. So we're gonna make that bubble look like this bubble, simple as that. You do that by unlocking this screw on this side.
Bubble left, hit left at distance. Downhill.
Downhill. Uphill be the opposite. And this does both directions for you. So.
And are you going clockwise or counterclockwise?
I am going counterclockwise right now. We got a butte, Clark. So once you get that set, then you just tighten this little screw back up. Do you want to? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll get another.
Tighten this little fella back up. So your third axis is set now. And while we're at draw here, we're going to get our measurements. We need a measuring tape right here for our peep to pin. That's about 28 inches. Yeah, about 28. Then we need an arrow.
Center of the arrow, center of the peep, right?
Center of the peep, yep. 4 1/4. 4.25, 28. And then we have created Tim's Core SS. After playing with this a little bit, I really don't think there's a better program, honestly. I've been very impressed. Air density cuts and wind drift. So if you're leaving, Spokane and going to Big Sky, Montana, and you're going to be shooting at 10,000 feet, you can actually put that in there and it'll show you your different sight tape, which is really cool. Let's grab your arrow, Timmy's meat missile.
Yeah, there you go. 441.
Launch speed plus 2 sight marks. Your launch speed is?
287.5.
287.662. 0.662.
0.662 inches.
0.663. Every little bit helps create sighting. Ending range. How far do you want it to go, buddy?
Go to, say, 130. So this is basically just arts and crafts now.
It is.
We have a sticker. So I'm going to get about 125 on there.
Mm-hmm. With a 441 meat missile.
Actually ended up being a pretty challenging day, but we got our sight tape, we got our third axis. I got to shoot it in from here. This is the rough draft, this is the starting point, and then it's time to shoot outside and really dial this stuff in. If you were going to go another layer deeper, what would be your next? Josh Jones?
Oh, from here, you're going to want to check those marks heavily, and you're going to want to check them at multiple distances, all the way out to like 120, because you're probably going to tweak them a little bit from there, but that would be the next logical thing.
Yep.
And then shoot that third axis heavily.
Shoot it in, potentially torque tuning down the road?
You could torque tune. Torque tuning is very difficult because it's based off of your ability to duplicate. It really is. So if you can't duplicate very well, it's hard to tell what the changes are actually happening. But if you can shoot really well, torque tuning is a worthwhile thing to do for sure. You can torque tune the sight and torque tune the rest. Hey, we forgot one other thing we got done. We got the water back on.
I got the water back on.
Yeah. Y'all didn't know I was a plumber too.
Yeah.
I kind of do-it-yourself kind of guy.
Electrician,
framer,
mechanic, aero supply, slinger.
That thing, yeah.
He's got what you need kind of thing.
I kind of do it all, folks.
Yeah.
Really do.
Anyway, guys, that's a wrap on today. Subscribe to the channel. Road to 100,000 subscribers. It would mean a lot to me. Hit that subscribe button. Josh has a YouTube channel with all the deep dive, nerdy archery stuff. And we're signing off today. We'll catch you back for the next one.